You're choosing comfort over growth right now, and it's killing everything you could become. Every single day you wake up, go through the same routines, think the same thoughts, and tell yourself, this is what safety looks like. How long has this been true? By the end of this, you'll know exactly why your comfort zone isn't protecting you. It's slowly suffocating every possibility you have for becoming who you're meant to be. And you'll see the hidden mechanism that's been running your life without your permission. Here's what nobody wants to admit. Your comfort zone isn't actually comfortable. It's a prison with velvet walls. You've convinced yourself that staying where you are is the smart choice, the safe choice. But safety is an illusion when it comes to human potential. Think about your life right now. Really think about it. When was the last time you did something that genuinely scared you? When was the last time you felt that electric tension of not knowing if you could handle what was coming next? If you can't answer that quickly, you're in the trap. Your brain has one primary job: keep you alive, not happy, not fulfilled, not growing, just alive. And to your ancient neural wiring, anything unfamiliar equals danger. So it creates this beautiful, seductive story that staying where you are is wisdom, that not risking is smart, that comfort equals security. But here's the truth your comfort zone doesn't want you to see. You're not the same person you were yesterday. You're either growing or you're dying. There is no staying the same when you choose the familiar path, the safe conversation, the predictable outcome. You're not maintaining your position. You're slowly atrophying. Marcus Aurelius Severus, the philosopher whose steel blue eyes seemed to pierce through every comfortable lie people told themselves, understood this completely. He knew that the greatest threat to human potential wasn't external danger. It was the slow, comfortable slide into mediocrity. That happens when we stop challenging ourselves. Your comfort zone is a liar. It promises you security while it steals your growth. It promises you peace while it breeds restlessness. It promises you safety while it makes you weaker every single day. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." But here's what most people miss about that. The power over your mind includes the power to choose discomfort, the power to deliberately place yourself in situations where you don't know the outcome. The Stoics understood something that modern comfort culture has completely forgotten. Strength comes from voluntarily embracing what's difficult, not from avoiding it. They didn't build resilience by staying safe. They built it by systematically exposing themselves to challenges that forced them to grow. Think about Marcus Stone, the modern warrior whose square jawline reflected the unwavering determination he'd built through years of choosing the harder path. He didn't develop that unshakable presence by staying comfortable. Every morning, he deliberately chose the option that required him to become more than he was the day before. But you've been trained to optimize for ease, to eliminate friction, to make everything smooth and predictable and small. Your comfort zone isn't just limiting your external achievements. It's changing who you are at your core. Every time you choose the familiar over the unknown, you're training yourself to be someone who chooses security over possibility, someone who values predictability over growth, someone who fears change more than they desire transformation. And the cruelest part? You don't even realize it's happening. The erosion is so gradual, so gentle, that you mistake it for wisdom. You call it being practical, being responsible, being smart. But wisdom isn't avoiding difficulty. It's choosing the right difficulties, the ones that build you instead of breaking you. The Stoics had a practice called voluntary discomfort. Seneca would sleep on the ground. Marcus Aurelius would remind himself daily of his mortality. Epictetus taught his students to deliberately practice handling loss. Not because they enjoyed suffering, but because they understood that muscles grow under resistance. Your character is the same way. Your resilience is the same way. Your capacity to handle whatever life throws at you, all of it grows under the right kind of pressure. But you've been avoiding that pressure. You've been choosing the path of least resistance so consistently that you've forgotten you even have other options. Here's what changes everything. Recognizing that your comfort zone isn't a place. It's a decision. Every moment, you're either deciding to stay with what you know or step into what you don't know. And every time you choose what you know, you're voting for who you've been instead of who you could become. The transformation begins when you stop seeing discomfort as something to avoid and start seeing it as information, as feedback, as the exact signal that tells you you're moving in the direction of growth. Comfort is not your friend. It's not your safe harbor. It's the slow current that carries you away from everything you're capable of becoming, so gradually that you don't even notice you're moving. The question isn't whether you should leave your comfort zone. The question is, who do you become if you don't? You don't see it yet, but this is only the beginning.